Good evening, everybody. It's Sunday evening here. Just had a busy weekend, stuff, and friends, stuff, and running errands. Anyways, hold on a second here. Got an article here in the SAGB of last week's edition, and there's an opinion section. It's called Viewpoints, and it's called States Should Invest in Cleaning Up Polluted Communities, and it's by Alan Hernandez. And it goes on to say, gasping for air in the asthma attack, heart problems, cancer, stroke. These are consequences of fossil fuels for millions of people in California's most polluted communities, where 92% of residents are people of color. While Governor Jerry Brown revised budget proposal touts efforts to reduce California's carbon footprint, it was silent on solving the persistent problem of air pollution. We need clean air, commitment. We need a clear commitment to both a cooler atmosphere and cleaner air. Under the new mandate, the Assembly Bill 617, we can have both, but it will require the political will and stand up to polluting industries. By October 1st, the California Air Resources Board is required to develop a statewide strategy on air pollution, and must include restrictions on oil drilling and gas fracking near schools, hospitals, and homes. About 5 million Californians live within a mile or one or more oil and gas wells. So CARB must require setbacks from schools, hospitals, and homes, reduce air toxins as well from wells, and support the phase out of fossil fuel extraction and as soon as possible. Another key strategy under the AB 617 is a pair of regulation with incentives to move the trucking industry towards zero emissions. Air regulators must continue to push for rules that target sources of diesel emissions, including warehouses, ports, and congested highway corridors. More money to fight greenhouse gases can support rapid transition of the trucking industry to fully eliminate dirty diesel from the air we breathe. To effectively implement AB 617, CARB must also increase community engagement in the most polluted areas and partner with trusted organizations. For example, public notice of community meetings in all languages spoken in the community, and interpreters can mean the difference between a rich diversity of views and an empty room. Evening meetings and on-site childcare would allow working parents to attend. Key documents and proposals should also be available to the people who will benefit from AB 617. Whether AB 617 succeeds or fails will depend on enough money to target air pollution in smoggiest areas, along with a high bar for local air districts to improve residents' health. The good news is AB 617 will begin implementation in 2018 with a $1.2 billion in the year's budget to clean our air and improve community health. California is incredibly close to real progress in air pollution.